Welcome, Latoria.
Thank you. Hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
Good, we're doing wonderful. Nice to have you on the Twins and Media show. Again, welcome.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
excited to be here.
Yes.
All right, Latoria, you run a successful PR company in Houston and Atlanta. What made you decide to do reality TV?
Well, to be very honest, it was I was approached to do it, and I really evaluated the opportunity. And I think our show is more so like docu-series versus reality, and so that kind of made me a little bit more comfortable. And I think most people that know me know that I'm pretty mild-mannered, and I don't, some of the stuff I've seen on TV is just not of interest for me. But I also did my research on what were the goals of this show, what's the intentions, who's involved, all those good things, and I think it just kind of aligned.
Okay, all right.
Love it. And this is really fun because you are usually on the PR side of things, which are award-winning public relations firm. And how did it feel to be on the other side of it, meaning showing your vulnerability and who you are as a person outside of what you do normally?
It was definitely a transition. And I think one, I feel like, God doesn't make any mistakes, right? And
Yes.
so this has been almost a 3-year journey from when I was approached to do the show. And then, of course, they kind of went into pitching the show and shooting a pilot. I mean, it's a process, right? Especially for a new show. And so I had to just kind of really evaluate, like, what about my story could inspire others? And we filmed this year. And so I literally told God, I said, God, if I'm going to do this, I really want to show all sides of me, whether that's me being a businesswoman, whether that's me trying to navigate being a daughter who no longer has her father,
Yes.
or whether that's me going through therapy and me trying to open a new business or me trying to meet with my staff. I wanted to be able to be as transparent as possible because this is no easy journey. And when I say this, I mean life, right? Like we all go through things. And
Yes.
I've been pretty private majority of my life. So most people wouldn't have known if I was single, if I was dating, if I was married. Sometimes people don't know if I have kids or not. And I've just kind of kept it that way. Like most people are more interested in my clients' lives than mine. So it's like, it really wasn't anything to publicize about me other than my business and my brands. And so to step into a platform like this and say, okay, I'm
Yeah.
not only going to show y'all my life, y'all
Yeah.
gonna get to know some things about me that maybe you didn't know. Maybe you didn't know that I was, you know, opening another business, or if once you watch the show, you'll be able to see just some of the things that I kind of played tug of war with within my life.
Okay. And to add to that, and you mentioning your father, who you've always said was your best friend, how therapeutic was being on this show, the docu-series?
Mm.
How therapeutic was that for you and dealing with the loss of your father?
There were some therapeutic moments,
Mm.
but there was also some real moments. And, you'll see on the show some of the real moments where it was like, all right, it's one of those days.
Yeah.
And I still have to get up and face the world, or I still have to have these cameras around me that I've signed up for. Or it's like, ooh, they ringing my doorbell because it's time to film, but I'm making them sit outside for a little bit because I just need a
Yes.
moment. So, but there was some therapeutic moments. There were some moments where, um, really and truly, I probably cried more
Mm.
during this filming than I've ever cried in my life.
Wow.
And but again, that's the space I was in
Yeah.
and I was navigating. And grief is such an unfair thing at times because there's times where it's like, all right, I can be super excited about the day, and then it's like, oh my God, something has triggered me, or something has reminded me of my dad, or something, even I was telling my best friend this morning, and we've been best friends since we were 3 years old. So for
Wow.
33 years.
Yeah.
And so my dad was like her dad. And
Oh,
so, she was doing my hair, and I just told her, I said, I'm excited about this week, but it sure is strange. Like I'm so used to having encouraging words from my dad, or
yes.
he probably would have been, I'm on the Zoom right now. He's sitting over here, giving me the
Oh,
thumbs up. So, not having that is definitely different. But
Yeah.
I like to say I probably have one of the best angels God has ever.
most
Love that,
definitely.
Latoria.
Most definitely. Yes.
That's a really beautiful way to put it.
Yes.
Now, Latoria, what's different about Heart and Hustle Houston? Where people may think this is just another reality series, docu-series about women being positive, then it changes. What's different about this docu-series?
I think what's different, even if you just watch the trailer a little bit, you're going to see sisterhood, you're going to see friendships, you're going to see personalities. And of course, we don't get to see anything before it comes out to the public. So when they told us the date that the trailer was coming out, I was like, okay, Lord, now, now let me tell you something. They
Yes.
better not do me wrong.
Right,
Okay.
that editing, right?
Yeah, exactly, in editing, because you never know. And granted, once we sign up for it,
Yes.
it the outcome, and the editors aren't here when we're filming, right? Our producers are, and editors and producers, they're on different projects at different times. So
Yeah.
said all that to say, um, I think that just kind of embracing this moment.
Yeah.
And again, it's a testament to God, because when I left Houston at the age of 17 to go to Clark Atlanta University, my dreams were to be on radio and TV. And I studied, my major was radio, TV, and film. And my freshman year, I applied for an internship that I didn't get. But the publicist of the internship was like, I think you should go into PR. And I'm like, I don't know what PR stands for, but I'll give it a try, because
Yeah.
I was always, just a hustler, for lack of better words. I wanted to kind
Yes.
of figure things out. And so I went into PR, and I've been in PR for 17 years. But I think God is showing me, like, hey, I didn't forget what your initial dreams
Yeah.
were, which has been obedient. You've helped others to achieve
Yes.
their dreams. And
Mhm.
so I'm thankful for that. And I think with Heart and Hustle Houston, the world, not just Houston, but the world is going to see Houston is made up of some dynamic
It
people.
is.
And we've been a very humble city. Like there's some other
Yeah.
cities that
Yes.
talk their noise, and
Yeah.
in
Oh,
Houston, we
no.
just
Yeah.
No.
sit back, and it's like, okay, yeah, we did that. And then that's it. But I think with Heart and Hustle Houston, you're going to see the hustle, but most of all, you're going to see our hearts. And
Love it.
that's
Yes.
all of us.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. And we must say that you have really been influential in putting Houston on the map. So,
Yes.
most definitely.
Thank you.
And in the bio, the own bio, it says that you are on a journey to find love. If we may ask, is there something special in Latoria's life?
You never know. You
Okay.
never know. The show may show that
Okay.
maybe someone special did come along, or maybe there's someone special now. But you'll definitely have
Okay.
to kind of tune in and see. But that journey of love is something that, it's a desire. It's something that's always been a desire, and I've wanted to take the steps of the journey of love by, okay, let's date, court, marry, and then have kids. I wanted that to be my sequence.
Yes.
Um, but you may see on the show that maybe I changed up the sequence a little bit.
Oh, we'll just have to tune in and watch, right?
Yeah.
Gotta tune in and watch.
All right. Now, you
Yeah.
spoke about sisterhood earlier. So, which one of the ladies did you bond with the most?
Ooh, so there's actually so there's single women on the show and there's married women.
Yeah.
And of course, all of us have a dynamic relationship.
Yeah.
But I think Chloe Cook and I bonded a
Okay.
lot.
Okay.
Chloe is single as well, but Chloe has also been on a grief journey. And Chloe became like a big sister to me, where,
Okay.
I could really confide in her. I could really talk. Because there were some days where we filmed where I could not find my smile just because of what I was going through.
Yeah.
And, I would go talk with Chloe, and before I know it, she would have me laughing. I think between the two of us,
Yeah.
at some points we became a comedy show, and I,
Oh.
like, our producers would be like, focus,
Oh,
focus,
yeah.
and we just we would
Oh,
just,
yeah, that's sweet. Love it, Latoya.
yeah, but we had a good time.
Yeah.
And I would imagine because you're always Latoria Lemon and Limelight Media, and you're always there for your clients in the most professional way. But was it relaxing for you to be able to kind of just sit with these other successful women and relax in that and support each other? Was that relaxing for you to be in that
Yeah,
type of setting?
there were some relaxing moments for sure. There were some times where we just kind of unplugged. We
Yeah.
went to the spa, we did, some girly things, and it was good to be around people that kind of understand the hustle and the journey.
Yeah.
And that matters in a friendship, because sometimes life will take us through different places,
Yes,
and
indeed.
we don't always connect sometimes with someone that we may have known for 15 years. It's
Yeah.
like, oh wow, our paths are so different that it's like the Wi-Fi isn't connected like it used to. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, there were beautiful times that we just
Yeah.
kind of unplugged and had a glass of wine and just relaxed.
Definitely. And to add to that real quickly, how do your this is fun for you, we imagine, but how do your clients, like, has there been any feedback from your clients, people that
Yeah.
are used to seeing you on in a certain way, but
Mhm.
now they'll be able to tune in and see other parts of Latoria?
You know what? The feedback I've received from some of my clients have been super supportive. And I think some of my clients also feel like you deserve this. That's what they keep
Yeah.
telling me, like, you deserve this. Um, and even some people have said, like, I don't see how they would have been able to do a show about heart and hustle and not have
Yeah.
you. And so, words like that, like, it means a lot to me. And I think it's also a testament to, you never know who's watching you. Like,
Definitely.
these
Yeah.
people have been watching me for weeks before they DM me. And that alone, I think it speaks volumes. And I think even after they reached out to me, they told me they reached out to 8 other people that either knew me or knew of me, and everyone had consistent things to say. And so that just, it really warmed my heart. And I think that, again, I've always been transparent and I've always been myself.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. It validates you for all of the celebrities
Yeah.
and
Right.
people that you've represented through your award-winning public relations firm. It's a good validation, and definitely you
Yeah.
never know who's watching. Most indeed,
Right.
yes.
Yeah. So, what do you want people around the world to know about Latoya Lemon in this docu-series? And is there something that they may not know that will surprise them?
Yeah. So one of the things that I really want people to know, no matter if you're a male, female, old, young, whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
is I'm a person who just simply has not stopped. I've
Mhm.
had every reason to. But I may have paused at times, but I never gave up and I never stopped.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm very proud of. I think something that people probably wouldn't know about me, my dog, I think she makes a few appearances on the show. She
Okay.
cut up a couple of times on the show, but my dog's name is Window, like window that you look out of. And
Oh
so people always
wow.
find that so funny. So
Oh,
they find that so funny. But my dog is like my baby. She's 13.
oh,
She's been with me. She's like the only child that I have at this point. So she gets up in the morning and she gets dressed too.
oh.
So y'all will see some of her outfits on the show,
We'll
and
look
just her
forward to it.
personality. Oh yeah, she's a
Is there a
handful.
backstory to the name Window, Latoya?
It is. So I got my dog when she was 5 weeks.
Okay.
And my dad randomly, like just randomly was like, "Hey, I got you a dog." I was like, "Where did you get a
Okay.
dog from? Like, I need some, excuse me, I need to know like what's going on. Like, how did this
Yeah.
come
Right,
about? And
right.
she was like, oh, well, I said, what's the dog's name? And the dog don't have a name. I said, okay. And the dog was like 5 weeks. And so I watched Window tiptoe to, we had like a panel
Yeah.
at our door, and it had a window. And so I watched her tiptoe to the panel, and she climbed up on the panel and she just looked outside.
Oh,
And I was like,
There it
to the
is,
window.
there's
window.
That's it.
window.
That's it. I was like, to the
Yeah.
window, to the wall. And here we go.
I love it.
Love that. Love it.
Yes. This is wonderful. What
Yeah.
can viewers expect when they tune in to watch Heart and Hustle Houston?
I think viewers can expect to see a little bit of themselves, a little bit of somebody that they know. They can also prepare to laugh. They can also have a box of Kleenex to them or
Yeah,
next to them. They can also look and be inspired. Like we're six amazing women.
yeah,
And we've built brands. Some of the women have, been a mother since teenage years and
wow,
still, navigating through life and the journeys of
yes,
life. And I think there's going to be some healing that you'll see on the show that will, my hope and prayers that healing inspires others to not be afraid to heal, because I think we're in such a space in life where
yeah,
there's so much going on. I mean, this world, there's so much going on. And I'm an advocate of therapy. I actually have a therapy session at 11 a.m. today. Uh, and right, it's my Zoom, but that's my every Monday at 11.
yeah.
That's what I do for me, because
Good for you. Yeah,
yeah, I laugh on the show about being Latoya's secrets.
yeah,
And that basically means
yeah.
like I'm Latoya, but I've held everybody's secrets in. And you can only imagine how heavy that could be.
Yeah. And
And so, yeah,
you need to release it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well,
you
good
have
for you.
to.
Good for you. Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
you. We know that your age, we're about to wrap, it's
Oh,
disclosure.
you're
So
good.
you're 36 years
Yeah.
young. And you've always been someone that is wise beyond your years. Do people tell you that often?
You know what? People do tell me that, and I think it's because my nana raised me until I was 9, and
Okay,
she
okay.
passed away when I was 9. But I hung out with her, her friends, and her church
I see it
crew.
now where that comes from. Yes.
So I had a old soul around me. At the age of 4,
Yeah.
I was in the kitchen helping her cook. Like it was, and we prayed, we did scriptures, we went to bingo together. We were like inseparable. So, my nana, uh, I had that old wisdom, and she
Yeah.
always would tell me, baby, no matter what, be somebody. And that always replays in my head, like be
Be
somebody.
somebody.
She was telling me, go out there in that world and make something of yourself. And, having people like her, or having my dad who, he was phenomenal at so many things and so well respected as well. It's almost like I've had just some beautiful people to
Yeah.
sow into me, pour into me at a young age. And so,
Yeah.
there's times where I just recite some of their quotes, some of the scriptures they would tell me, and I'd be like,
Yes.
wow, that's my nana. So
And it's good that you have that, and definitely you
Yeah.
are
You are
somebody.
somebody. Yes.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Latoria, for
thank you.
being our guest on the Twins and
It's been a
Ideas
pleasure.
show. We
Yeah.
look forward to
Thank
the
you.
show. Real quickly for you, Latoria, if you can let our viewers know when Heart and Hustle Houston premieres.
Absolutely. So Heart and Hustle Houston premieres on August the 2nd on the OWN network. Check your local listings to see the exact time for your city. But we need your support. If you're not going to be able to watch it the first night, DVR it. If you're
Yeah.
going, we know some people having watch parties. Even if you're having a watch party, still DVR it, because we want to show OWN that, hey, Houston is here and we're showing up and we're showing out. And we
Woohoo!
only have 8 episodes. So
Yes.
we have to literally show the world within
Yes.
8 episodes, like Houston is, we're hustling and we got heart.
Well, I'll have my popcorn ready in my movie room, and I'll be watching Latoria.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you
Thank
so
y'all
much.
so
It's been a
much.
pleasure.
All
No
right.